IT band syndrome, or pain to the outside of the knee. Maybe you've had it or dealt with it in the past. In this video, I'm going to teach you why this is commonly addressed incorrectly and the steps you could take to actually fix this. What's up guys, Dr. Nick Bonforte. So what is IT or iliotibial band syndrome? What are we really talking about? So to better understand this, we have to think about where this originates on our body. So this is a long, thick, fascial-tendinous structure on the side of the body, which originates on the iliac crest or parts of the pelvis and runs all the way down the side of the leg to attach to a particular region on the tibia or the knee. So this is commonly blamed for rubbing over a bony part on the knee, which causes irritation to the outside of the knee, and hence we get this IT band syndrome, which is this friction-like syndrome. So what are we commonly told to do to fix this? We're told to foam roll the IT band, stretch out the IT band, rub it until it feels better. So although these might help reduce the stiffness and tightness and the tenderness to the region, this isn't really gonna correct the issue. One particular muscle that typically gets blamed for contributing to a lot of these issues is the Tfl muscle, which originates on a specific part of the pelvis, and then it actually goes in and attaches to the IT band running down the whole leg. So this muscle is responsible for flexing up the hip, bringing the hip out to the side, and a little bit of rotation at the hip. So when this muscle is causing you some issues, this can contribute to some of the symptoms brewing up and causing this IT band syndrome from happening. When considering this IT band syndrome, we have to think about muscles that attach to this structure, not just foam rolling the IT band or stretching it out. We have to think about the muscles that have connections to this structure that can lead to some of these issues brewing up. So muscles such as the Tfl muscle, parts of the glutes, parts of the hamstring, the quad, all of these have some connections into the IT band. Aside from the Tfl muscle contributing to this issue, we have to consider hip strength, specifically glute hip strength. So when we're on one leg, the IT band acts as a stabilizer to the side of the body. So you could simply do this by putting your hands by your side, and then you shift your weight to one side, lifting up one leg, and you'll feel the IT band pop out onto you. Then you could shift yourself to the other side and feel it pop out onto you. So it's acting as a stabilizer. Now, when we lack glute strength, specifically in the glute abductors, bringing the hip out to the side, if we lack this strength in this particular region of the body, other regions have to increase its muscular tone to stabilize the leg when you move on one side. So for an example, the quads, the hamstrings, they have to increase its tone to stabilize the body when you're on one leg if we're lacking this glute strength in hip abduction. Now when this happens, given the fascial connections into the IT band from the quads and the hamstrings, when they increase its muscular tone to support because of a strength issue, that could be masking and being perceived as stiffness and tightness to the side of the leg. So when we ignore pain or don't address this issue in a more scientific approach, it can be pretty frustrating dealing with this and can maybe limit you in things you like to do, such as working out. So you might be wondering, well, what can you do to fix this? Let's go over a few exercises that I have found to be helpful with this issue. This is a single leg bridge with a leg fallout. So what we're doing with this one and emphasizing is not letting the pelvis rock. So we're really trying to bias that stabilization, that glute biased area as we're up into the bridge. So we bridge up on one leg, we let one leg fall out to the side as far as we can to control it without shifting the pelvis, and then we bring it back in, and then we come back down. So this is, again, really biasing some glute strength and some stabilization. The next up is single leg toe clocks, which is really addressing single leg stabilization and balance on one leg. So we're shifting all the way on one leg. We could have a band around the ankle, and with the opposite leg, we're going in the forward direction, side and back. And what you'll tend to feel is a lot of this glute hip stuff working. So the glute abductors in this case. So we're trying to really bias this region, and when we're reaching in each direction, we're making sure we're not shifting our weight off the stabilizing leg. So all the weight is on one leg as you move the other leg. So the working leg is the stabilizing leg. So there you go. Those are some exercises that you can use to start addressing this issue. Now, there's many other things that you could be doing and adding on to this. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Guys, to really help out with the YouTube algorithm, it would be really helpful if you subscribe, like, comment, leave any questions or comments below, turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video. This is Dr. Nick. I'll see you next time.